Hello, it is Monday the 20th of July and it is installation day. Exactly that, installation day. And a friend of mine who should really nameless, but has a nickname of Kurt, pretty sure you know who you are, asked me a question today, very valid question. And she said, well, Burnham is going to ban the digital IDs. He's stopping it. Could this be the signs of a decent bloke coming into power? And very valid question. Massively valid question. However, when you know that Burnham, as in my last video about this little freakazoid, the King of the North, said, or my last video, I pointed out that he's a member of the World Economic Forum. So he is controlled by the same vested interests, mainly the banks, as Rishi and Cameron and Keir and Rachel Reeves and Tony Blair, all of them, right? I've done a video on it, you know, I've done it with their profiles, pictures uploaded and everything. But I said to her, no, it won't stop. That's not the end goal. The globalist plan is for all countries to have digital ID and a social credit system. That's their plan. Now, all he is doing is merely making out that he's going to be different. He's going to be some decent bloke who's not, you know, as totalitarian and communist as and socialist as Starmer. But there's one massive flaw to his alleged pullback on the ID, and that is this, and I'll put it on full screen because I've been on the Gov website on the legislation part, and if you understand much about legislation, which I'm not going to lie, it's a bit of a bitch to get your head around some of it, but if you know where to look, you can find out, you know, what you want to know. Now, you'll notice there, and I've made a couple of notes. Let me just get it up. First of all, I put the first page up where you can find this information. Please go there yourself. Just put online Safety Act and legislation. You've got part 4 of chapter 7, okay? And there is a little section under there called User Identity Verification. And if you just click on that little box, it opens up this box. And this is going to be quite small print, so hopefully you'll be able to read it. Or pause the video and zoom up, just zoom in on this. That should help. And under that little section there of user identity verification, it speaks about, in the first section, verify identity of adult users. So what we're being sold is this, it's to protect the kids. But actually no, it's a ruse, and it's a way of getting everyone to register themselves before they go online. And how are you going to do that? Well, you're not going to do it with a passport because your passport expires. You're not going to do it with a driving license because your driving license expires. And they're not digital identities, are they? They don't work alongside your. They don't work alongside the internet. Okay, and people are going to be pretty reluctant to upload their passport and driver's license information just to use, you know, a bit of social media or some internet account. Okay, now if you look at section 7b, It says about the adult that seeks to begin the use of to use the services, and in brackets, set up an account. So you'll need an ID to set up an account, and that is exactly why this whole, oh yes, I'm, you know, doing a U-turn on the ID, on the digital ID, is absolute nonsense. The agenda remains in place. He is a globalist puppet. He's just like the others, and the end goal is total enslavement globally. It's not just this country. We're talking about the Australia, already rolling it out. You know, they've implemented this online safety act over there, and they've already said, yeah, well, we're going to need to bring in an ID in order to enforce it. So it's just a back door, and it's all written into legislation. So please understand, I hope you've enjoyed this, because don't be thinking for a second this guy is all of a sudden going to be our friend and he's going to, you know, sort out homelessness. You know, Keir Starmer promised that, didn't he? That's not happened. Okay, and he's going to sort out in poverty. No, they want to make us poor. We're easier to control. Simple as that. And don't think for a second he's going to get control of the borders, because that is part of divide and rule. You can divide a nation and have them all stood separately and not united against you as an entity. You will more than likely defeat them. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.